Hey, my mates. Congrats again for Saturday. Just fantastic stuff. Really, really happy. Obviously, appreciate you putting in all the hard work, and obviously doing your drills and yeah, just keep it up, right? So always a bit tricky, obviously, after after a career best round. But I think realistically, obviously, shot a level on the back nine. Realistically, we've got to keep pushing. We've got to hit that number maybe a little bit more often, and obviously start pushing the boundaries. As you said, you did still leave a few shots out there. Okay, so it means that we keep working on a lot of the same stuff, shave off a little bit here and there. Okay, and just keep pushing this thing as far as we can go. Right? Okay, right. So clearly, the stuff's been working, but especially obviously last week. So do try and send me some videos if you practice this evening or this week. Do try and send me some videos. But clearly, that that sort of knockdown idea is giving you better sort of ideas as well. As to how the body must move, where the low point is, where the strike point is, and all that. So we are going to keep that. Okay, but basically not too much. Yes. So yeah, a lot of the same stuff. But as I said, tricky after career best not to fiddle too much. Okay, once we hit form, we do want to ride that form for as long as possible. So we don't want to fiddle too much. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a little bit of pitching focus. All right, so we got 30, 40, and 50 meters. For now, it's switching at 5 of each. If you go to the pitching area and you want to hit sort of 10 or 20 of each, that's also cool. But make sure you're deliberate on your distance. If you're on the range, just look for a ball or something that's about 30 meters. Make that your target. Hit 5 or 10 balls at that target. Move to 40. Hit 5 or 10 there. And then move to 50. Okay, now we're focusing very much on neatness, tempo, okay, strike, okay, but essentially the low point. Okay, now so this comes in a little bit in terms of scoring and game management. So if you do get yourself in trouble or whatever, you can just hit it out 50 meters short of the green and obviously be confident hitting the ball fairly close. But it does translate to our bunker play as well. Okay, so very, very important. Basically, understanding, feeling, and controlling low point. Okay, so you can use a piece of chalk if you want, or okay, obviously you can use your towel. Okay, it's two. I'll show you this. Okay, so from that, right, it's 2 club heads, right? So it's 2 club heads. Let me just do it. Sorry. Okay, so that's how far it is from the towel. Okay. Okay, so do all of them with the towel there with the low point. And like I say, if you draw chalk, go sort of club and a half, club head and a half, even a club head maybe, just with chalk, and see if you can miss the chalk. Okay, but it is a cool way of doing it. Anyway, so start at 30 meters, everything neat and tidy. Okay, no moving around, no changing of heights, whatever. Okay, so nice narrow stance, 1 club head apart. Okay, and we just gently bouncing that club and just hitting it 30 meters. Okay, I've got a 7-iron, so it's not going to go 30 meters. Okay, so just get nice and neat and tidy and confident with the setup, with the strike, okay, over and over again with controlling your low point. Okay, so 10 at 30, 10 at 40, 10 at 50 if you've got time, otherwise 5, 5, 5. 30, 40, 50. It must be deliberate. You must be aware that it's 30, 40, and 50. Okay, obviously if it's 31 and 42 and 49, that's also fine, but just be aware that that is the distance you're trying to hit. That's the important part. Okay, right, so that's the kind of warm-up and first bit of work. Okay, swing work nice and easy. Okay, so what we're going to do, just 2 reps, double knee flex. Okay, that's to cut out any movement in the knees, whether that be in the takeaway, into the backswing really for you, into the backswing or impact. Okay, so double knee flex, keeping everything really, really solid. Okay, nice and wide, a little further. Okay, really solid knees as you hit this, very still. Okay, just 2 reps of that, please. Okay, and then 3 of last week's knockdown. Okay, excuse me. So, ball position is a little back of center, chest and handle forward. Okay, and then we just turn and hold. We take a divot and we cut that follow through off. Okay, so 3 of those. Really bring the flight down. Stay on top of the ball. You're not loading behind the ball. Okay, really knocked that one down. My ball position was too far back. Okay, but does teach you something, right? Okay, and then your 3 normal ones. Okay, so we're trying to learn. There's still the timing. Okay, the center point of where my body is at strike position. Okay, so obviously we use the setup and the change of direction. Okay, but basically want to arrive in the same place every time. Okay, and then obviously the ball position and the timing take care of the shot. So the irons we then continue to go around. The left side's a bit lower. Brush divot. Face square. Okay, whereas the driver is a little bit more. So irons are brush divot. Okay, whereas whereas driver is a little bit more. Okay, not so much hang back, just kind of steeper angle. Okay, a little bit low to high. Okay, that's kind of what the driver wants to feel like. Right, then obviously now you've got a knockdown shot. If it does get windy or there's sort of a back flag or even a right-hand flag, you can start thinking about trying that knockdown shot. That would be almost catching it on the way down. I mean, obviously that's what we're trying to do. Okay, but you've got that shot in the back. Okay, let me know. That's all I need you to do. So just don't get bored with your work. Be really disciplined. Okay, figure out where you can find 1 or 2 shots on that front 9 from Saturday. Okay, and then just let me know if you need anything else in terms of chipping, bunker play, putting. Just let me know if you do need anything else. Okay, but that's your swing work for the week. Okay, putting wise, I don't need a putter to show you. Putting wise, all I want you to do, okay, is just play a little game, right? So it's 18 holes. So you can preferably play with 1 ball. Okay, 18 holes. Every putt, okay, has to be more than 10 meters. Okay, so we're kind of working on our feel and our touch and our read, okay, and just controlling everything, okay? And you're just playing an 18-hole game, but every putt, every hole, should we say, must be more than 10 meters, okay? And obviously you must finish everything, okay? So no gimmies. You're going to walk up there, you're a little 2-3 footer if you hit it, so a little left, little right to the hole, whatever. Okay, you got your little 3-footer. Go through your process, hit it, okay? And I just want to score for that. Okay, so, I mean, we don't hold a lot of those. Basically trying to not 3-putt. Okay, so your game is to try and shoot 36 or less. Okay, right now, honestly, anything under 40 on those greens is pretty good. They're fast and slopey, and some of the hole positions on the practice green are a bit dodgy. Okay, so you just go with 1 ball. You go, cool, I'm going to play 18 holes. Everything, every start, you mix the holes up and the angles and everything. Okay, and you just start every putt starting must be more than 10 meters. Okay, and then you just play like a little game. Okay, matey, thank you. Let me know how it goes. Please obviously send videos when and if you can. And then, like I said, just let me know if you do need anything in particular. All right. Otherwise, once again, well done. Very, very happy. I definitely had a drink for you on Saturday night. And let's keep it up. All right.